All right, let's tackle a really big goal, mastering Python for AI in just 30 days. Now, I know that sounds pretty intense, but trust me, with the right game plan, it is absolutely possible. So consider this your roadmap. I mean, you see the headlines, right? You see all the incredible things happening, and you're probably thinking, yeah, I want a piece of that. And you should. A career in AI is one of the most exciting paths you can be on right now. But where do you even start? And that's the feeling, isn't it? You look at everything you have to learn, all the code, the math, the crazy complex algorithms, and it feels like you're standing at the bottom of a huge mountain, just staring up into the clouds. It can be seriously overwhelming. But Mark Twain really hit the nail on the head here. You don't climb a mountain in one single jump, right? No way. You do it one step at a time. And that's exactly the idea behind this 30-day plan. We're going to break it down. So here it is. This is our 30-day ascent plan. Week 1, we're setting up base camp, getting those foundations solid. Weeks 2 and 3 are all about packing our toolkit with the essential data libraries. And then, in week 4, we make the final push to the Machine Learning Summit. Simple, clear, and each week builds right on top of the last. So, let's start at base camp. Week 1 is all about one thing: building a rock-solid foundation in Python. You just can't build powerful AI models if you don't have the absolute basics down cold. It's that simple. Okay, so this is your checklist for week 1. And think of it this way. Variables and data types, that's just how you store your info. Control flow, if-else statements, that's how your code makes decisions. Loops, they are your best friend. They save you from repeating the same task a million times. And functions, functions are a total game changer. They let you bundle up code so you can use it again and again. It's not just about memorizing syntax, it's about learning how to solve problems. And really, that's the deeper goal for this first week. This is more than just learning to type out some code. It's about a shift in your thinking. You're learning to approach problems with logic, with structure. You're learning to think like a programmer. All right, now for the next 2 weeks, we're gearing up. This is where we add the specialized tools to our backpack, the ones that are absolutely crucial for working with data and AI. And let me tell you, this is where things get really fun. First up, we've got NumPy. Look, at the end of the day, AI runs on math. Lots and lots of math. And NumPy is the library that makes Python an absolute beast at handling numbers. It lets you work with massive arrays of data super fast. It's the bedrock of pretty much all machine learning. And then there's Pandas. I love this description, a spreadsheet on steroids. Because it's so true. In the real world, data comes in tables, right? Rows and columns. Pandas gives you this incredible power to load it, clean it up, mess with it, and analyze it, all with just a few lines of code. You're going to live in Pandas, I promise. So, let's just quickly recap this core toolkit. NumPy is for the raw numbers and calculations. Pandas is for organizing all that data into tables, or what we call data frames. And then you have Matplotlib and Seaborn, and this is key. These let you actually see your data. You turn it into charts and graphs. Because finding the story in the data starts with visualization. And that's really the point here. These libraries, they aren't just tools for coding. They're more like a set of special lenses. You put them on, and suddenly you can look at this huge, messy ocean of data and start to see the hidden shapes and patterns inside. And that brings us to week 4, the final push. You've built the foundation, you've packed your toolkit with the right gear, and now it's time to reach the summit. This is where you take your very first steps into the world of machine learning. Your guide on this final climb is a library called Scikit-Learn. And it is a beautiful library because it takes these mind-bendingly complex machine learning algorithms and makes them, simple. It makes them accessible and easy to use. It's the perfect place to start. So, inside Scikit-Learn, you're going to start with 2 main ideas. On one side, you have supervised learning. That's where you have data with the answers already there, like a bunch of houses with their final sale prices. You feed that to the model so it learns how to predict things. On the other side, you have unsupervised learning. That's where you just have a bunch of raw data, and you ask the model to find the hidden patterns all on its own, like grouping your customers into different segments. So, where do you begin? Just focus on these 3 workhorse models. Seriously, if you want to predict a specific number, like a stock price, you use linear regression. If you want to predict a yes or no answer, like, is this email spam, you use logistic regression. And if you just want to find natural groups in your data, you use k-means clustering. Mastering just these three gives you an incredibly powerful starting point. So you did it. You made it through the 30 days. You've reached that first summit. But here's the thing. The journey is never really over, right? So what comes next? Okay, here are your next immediate steps. Number 1, and this is the most important, build something. Find a cool data set and build a project for your portfolio. This is how you prove you can do the work. 2, start looking into specializations that excite you, like natural language processing or computer vision. And 3, find your people. Join a community, online or in person. Learning and growing with others is a total game changer.
Look, this 30-day plan is more than just a calendar. It's your proof that you can absolutely climb this mountain. You've reached an incredible milestone. And now, with these skills in your toolkit, there's really only one question left. What's the next mountain you're going to conquer?